Boom. Like, comment, subscribe. Get some merchandise at Too Much Game Podcast store. Can you see Malcolm and Muhammad? Not really, but it is what it is. It ain't about the t-shirt, it's about the game. I'm tripping. I ain't even see what network I was on. Hopefully it don't mess up. Shout out to the live. Share the live. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. I don't feel like sharing this to everybody, so let me just share it to the people who be sharing. Boom, boom. What's going on, Unapologetically B? Go ahead and get this show started. I gotta go to bed in a minute. What's going on, my nigga Styles from the Brunch Hour Podcast. Luke Fly talker up in this thing. What's happening to everybody who joined? Niggas joined at the same time. And then there was bass. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. This your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast. Live from the sanctuary once again. My fucking voice, bro, that was weak as fuck. My voice ain't supposed to break when I say good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. What's going on, my nigga Blackjack 94? You know, y'all niggas know, man, I be last minute with my shit, my nigga. What's going on, Picture Perfect? My nigga Birmingham up in this motherfucker. Can't forget to give my nigga his shout out and shit. But yeah, nigga, you know, today's episode, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna call this motherfucker, cause I got some shit to talk about. You know, I think I'm gonna start out with Chris Rock getting his lick back, my nigga. Shout out to that nigga Chris Rock, man. Like, I seen a couple people saying like he waited a year to get his shit off. What's going on, my nigga King John for Frocast? But I don't feel like Chris Rock waited a year, my nigga, cause I went to go see Chris Rock in concert. Shit, probably like 5-6 months ago and shit. And he talked about you know, that nigga Will Smith slapping him. And you know, motherfuckers got that little, you know, they opinions on the shit. Me personally, I feel like everything he said was in bounds, my nigga. I don't feel like Chris Rock did shit wrong. What's going on, Bougie Latte Java Drips Radio? Y'all niggas catch me on lattejavadrips.com, my nigga. LDJ Radio or LJD Radio and shit, nigga. I be on there live. But yeah, nigga, I don't feel like Chris Rock went too motherfucking hard. He did exactly what the fuck he was supposed to do. He did exactly what I told the you know, what I said I would have did if that motherfucker slapped me, nigga. I'd have been like, nigga, fuck that bitch. Nigga, I'm not finna sit here and, you know, oh, let me watch my mouth. Nigga, the nigga done already slapped you. The nigga done already disrespected you to the highest level that a man could disrespect another man. So at this point, nigga, the gloves is off. Nigga, fuck him and that bitch. I don't feel like he fucked up. Motherfuckers like, man, he better watch his back. Like, Chris Rock ain't got family, nigga. Chris Rock got brothers, cousins, security guards, and some more shit, nigga. Ain't nobody scared of no bitch ass Will Smith, my nigga. And the thing is, like, I'm not saying this shit to be disrespectful to Will Smith. Even though, nigga, I've been openly critical of him and his relationship with Jada. Cause I feel like, nigga, he's the definition of what a fucking simp is. Because like I tell y'all motherfuckers all the time, niggas is misusing the word simp. Niggas keep calling shit simping that ain't simping. Will Smith is a motherfucking simp. He's a definition simp. He's simping every sense of what the fuck the word simp mean. But what you say unapologetically, B, he called it what it was. Of course, that shit was just as disrespectful as spitting on a nigga. Exactly, my nigga. Like, you don't slap no motherfucking man. You know, that shit was disrespectful as a motherfucker. Like, you know, what Will Smith did was some straight sucker shit. And that nigga called it, my nigga. Like, nigga, you's a bitch. You didn't hit the nigga who fucked your wife. You ain't hit none of the motherfuckers who been making jokes about your wife. Calling her all out her name, nigga. I'm just a nigga who did it on the big stage, and like, you know, like what Chris Rock said, nigga, Chris Rock didn't say nothing that was that motherfucking bad. That nigga made a G.I. Jane joke, just some regular ass hee ha ha shit, nigga. That nigga didn't do nothing out of the fucking ordinary. And this motherfucker jumped on stage and slapped him. Nigga, you didn't slap 50 when he made them jokes. Nigga, you didn't slap August for literally fucking your wife. Every motherfucking celebrity on Instagram done posted memes and all types of commentary on what the fuck you and Jada had going on. But all of a sudden, Chris Rock make a joke, nigga, now you gon' slap the nigga. And he half your motherfucking size. Nigga, I wasn't mad at Chris Rock for none of that. And like I said, I seen somebody say that it took him a year to say it. No, I didn't. It just took a year for the Netflix special to drop because he had to get his whole tour done before he could release them jokes to the motherfucking to the general public. But that nigga was cracking jokes about that shit, nigga, right after that shit happened, my nigga. So shout out to Chris Rock, nigga. I'm glad he spoke his motherfucking piece. I'm glad that nigga letting his nuts hang. Like, okay, nigga, you got that slap off, but nigga, you still a bitch. What you say unapologetically be? That's what Simps do. He took his frustration out on who he thought was the weakest link. Weak Bammers don't ever go after who they think will beat their ass. Exactly. And that's what he said. Like, nigga, you didn't take off on 50. Nigga, you didn't hit August. You didn't hit nobody else. You hit the little comedian that don't do nothing but tell jokes, my nigga. Chris Rock don't never push himself out to be no tough dude. He ain't no hard motherfucker. Like, he ain't never pushed it like, nigga, I'm Chris Rock and I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Cause like he said, nigga, when everybody asks why he didn't hit the nigga back, he said, cause I had parents, motherfucker. And something that my parents told me, don't fight in front of white people. And that was some motherfucking game, my nigga. Cause like I said, nigga, the episode that I did right after that shit happened was literally called Black Eye on Black Excellence. What's going on, my Bill 504? How you doing this evening? But like I said, my nigga, like, as far as Chris Rock and his reaction to actually getting slapped on stage, nigga, Chris Rock is a brand. Chris Rock is a multi-millionaire. Chris Rock is somebody who's responsible for a whole lot of people's finances, my nigga. Like, it's a lot of motherfuckers that will crash out if he crash out. If he fuck up, it's probably gonna be 50 or 60 motherfuckers that's gonna be looking for a job if Chris Rock do some old stupid shit. And he kept that shit in mind, my nigga. So that nigga Chris Rock has to move a certain way, my nigga. He can't just move on emotion. He can't do no clown ass shit like that. So like I said, nigga, like, I give Chris Rock all the props in the world for just eating that punch or slap or whatever the fuck that was and keeping that shit moving. Like, now I'm a multi-millionaire. Fuck, I look like squabbing on the Oscar stage, my nigga. So like I said, nigga, I'm not mad at nothing the nigga said. Because this ain't the fucking streets. That nigga's handling that shit where he handles his shit. On that motherfucking stage. Cause I've seen that said too. Oh, nigga, if I was Chris Rock, I'd do this. That's why you're not Chris Rock. He's a millionaire. He has to move like a millionaire. That's why you not a millionaire. Because you'll go do some broke nigga shit. Broke niggas gonna go fight. Broke niggas gonna defend their honor with they fists and all that stupid. That's broke nigga shit. Rich motherfuckers handle shit the way he's handling. Nigga, I'ma go monetize this shit, my nigga. I'm finna go make money off this motherfucking shit. Nigga, that's what rich motherfuckers do. They do rich people shit. So broke niggas gonna wanna see a rich nigga do some broke nigga shit and be a broke nigga like them. Nigga, that's not fly, nigga. I ain't with that dumb ass shit, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Oh, I'm gonna go take off on it. I'm a motherfucking millionaire. He was being a man. He thinks about his consequences. Will Smith is an emotional thug. That nigga is not. Will Smith is an emotional human, not thug. Will Smith is a motherfucking buster. That's it. We ain't finna put the thug word on Will Smith. That nigga Will Smith a motherfucking goofy. What you say, my Bill? Will Smith and Chris Rock are on a whole nother level. Yeah, that's true. But Chris Rock handled this shit like he was on the level that he was on, which is a multi-millionaire motherfucking human superstar on a historical level of greatness. Will Smith handled that shit like a regular ass goofy. Like, nigga, that I don't give that nigga no type of props for that shit. Just like motherfuckers like, man, I'll be looking out for Will Smith. If I was Chris Rock, I'd be looking over my shoulder. Who the fuck scared of a goddamn Will Smith? Like, even though that nigga Chris Rock made jokes about Will Smith being bigger than him, trust me, my nigga, like, Chris Rock has bodyguards that'll fold that nigga motherfucking Will Smith like origami if need be, my nigga. Like, that nigga ain't got shit to be motherfucking afraid of, nigga. He doing exactly what the fuck he supposed to do. When you a multi-millionaire, nigga, that's how you handle your shit. When you a goddamn comedian, that's where you handle your shit. You do your shit on motherfucking stage. You do your shit where you gonna get paid at. Why would I swing on this nigga when I can make $40 million on a tour talking about this nigga? Now this nigga gotta sit here, turn on Netflix, and the first thing he see when he turn his Netflix on is me calling him and his wife a bitch. Do something now, nigga. Like, nigga, that nigga Chris Rock won this shit. Yeah, nigga, you got your little slap off, but I got $40 million off your punk ass slap. You look stupid, and I look richer. Only motherfuckers that think Chris Rock look bad is broke motherfuckers. Motherfuckers who don't understand the movements of real motherfuckers that got real paper. When you really got money like that, nigga, fuck I look like being mad about a goddamn slap and I'm in a mansion. Nigga, you can slap. If I'm living in a motherfucking mansion, nigga, slap me, nigga. Especially if I'm gonna get 40 tickets off that shit, nigga. Yeah, you go ahead and handle that, my nigga. I let the broke niggas worried about, oh, I wouldn't let no nigga slap me. That's where you are, and that's why he where he at. Cause he ain't tripping off that punk ass shit, nigga. Like, life is about the big picture, my nigga. Life is about results. Life ain't about this stupid ass shit motherfuckers be worried about, dog. Like, it's a lot of niggas crashing out, losing their life and their freedom cause they worried about the wrong shit. You worried about what motherfuckers who can't afford to sit in the front row worried about. Cause that's the fucking thing, my nigga. If you wear them niggas in the cheap seats is worried about the slap. Them niggas in the front row ain't worried about that shit. Them niggas in the front row is glad that Chris Rock is making his 40 million performing. Them niggas in the back, them niggas who watching Netflix and them niggas watching Netflix on a borrowed account, those is the niggas that's worried about the motherfucking slap. What's going on, Mind Triggers? What's going on, Miss Lay? What you say, my Bill? Tears welled up in Chris Rock's eyes on stage in his Netflix special. Hell yeah, cause at the end of the day, you disrespected him as a motherfucking man. And that's the fucking thing. Like, as a real motherfucking man, it's not like he took the slap and was happy that he got slapped. That nigga was fucking embarrassed as a motherfucker. Like, nigga, you slapped me like I'm a little bitch or something, my nigga. I'm a grown ass motherfucking man with children. Nigga, I'm Chris fucking Rock at the end of the day. And you slapped me like I was some nigga in the alley that stole $5 from you. Like, what the fuck type of crackhead shit is this for us to be fucking going at it about? What's going on, Wildfire Kim? But at the end of the day, he still handled that shit like a motherfucking real one. Because I say all the time, nigga, as a human being, you're gonna have emotions. But as a fucking man, it's up to you to check them motherfuckers and not allow those emotions to take your motherfucking actions out of your goddamn character. As a grown motherfucking man, nigga, it's okay to feel embarrassed. It's okay to feel disrespected. It's okay to feel pissed the fuck off, mad, sad. You know, any of these motherfucking range of emotions that you feel when you get slapped in the face by a motherfucking man. But as a motherfucking multi-millionaire, nigga, you gotta check that shit. Nigga, you gotta play chess on that motherfucking shit. Like, nigga, what the fuck he was gonna do? Squabble up with this nigga? Now both you motherfuckers leaving in handcuffs. Millions of dollars gone. Cause two motherfuckers wanna act like broke ass niggas. No, nigga. Somebody gotta be the bigger fucking man. You know, that's the thing. That's the reason that it's called the bigger man. Because when you big, you too big for little stupid ass shit. And what you say, my Bill? You see, that's what happens when some men and women don't know how to parachute out of a toxic relationship, married or not. Just speaking facts. And that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, you gotta be able to check your fucking emotions when you a goddamn adult. When you have shit to lose, you can't move emotionally when you have shit to lose. Like broke motherfuckers can move on they fucking emotions. You know, like I used to say this shit like nigga like 9 or 10 years ago when I first started really honestly making real money. Like nigga, I can't afford to go to jail no more. Like nigga, when I was younger and I was living with my mom, nigga, I could afford to go to jail because I go to jail, spend whatever time in jail, and then I get out to the exact same position that I was in when I went in, which is I was living with my mama when I went in. Now I could get out and I could parole to my mama house. That's life for a nigga who ain't got shit. Nigga, I ain't got shit now. When I go to jail and I come back, I ain't gonna have shit when I get out. So that's cool. I can start at square one and bullshit ain't nothing because I didn't really lose shit but a bunch of fucking time. But if I'm a fucking multi-millionaire, which like I said, I ain't never been a millionaire, nigga. I'm just a couple of thousandaire. But nigga, if I go to jail, let's just say I do 3 weeks in jail. Nigga, if I lose my job, nigga, mortgage not being paid, rent not being paid, bills not being paid, car notes not being paid, kids shit not being taken care of, nigga, clothes not bought, dance not being paid for. It's a whole lot of shit that I'm fucking responsible for that's gonna fall the fuck out of place if I take my ass to jail. You know, so like my thing is, nigga, if I'm going to jail, it's gonna be worth losing all that shit. Because nigga, like as a grown ass man, I have to move as if I'm an important fucking person. And I ain't nowhere near Chris Rock money. But I can only fucking imagine how many assistants this motherfucker got. A publicist, a agent, a manager, lawyers, and all type of other motherfuckers who literally get they bread and butter off of this motherfucker being at the point that he is in life. Nigga, even like his motherfucking gardener, his cook, his driver. Like, nigga, it's a whole lot of motherfuckers that's banking on Chris Rock still being Chris Rock at the end of the motherfucking day. That nigga can't afford to crash out on no dumb shit to impress a bunch of motherfuckers who don't even understand what the lifestyle of a motherfucker like that is like, dog. You know, and that's the fucking thing, like, nigga, you have to keep shit like that in mind when you a motherfucker of that fucking stature. Because, nigga, that ain't no small shit, my nigga. That's huge. When you Chris Rock, nigga, you an international brand, dog. Like, nigga, that ain't little. And a lot of motherfuckers don't really understand that because they've never been put in that position. You know, and I tell motherfuckers that shit all the time. Like, nigga, it's easy for a motherfucker who ain't got shit to look at a nigga with a lot of shit and tell him, if I was you, I'd do ABC. If I was you, I'd do this. If I was you, I'd do that. No. You wouldn't be in my position if that's the type of shit that you do. If some small ass disrespect will take you to some shit that's gonna put you in jail, that's probably why you never became a millionaire. Because you don't know how to handle yourself in emotional situations. You don't know how to check your motherfucking ego. So that's the reason, nigga, you'll never be a motherfucking millionaire like that, my nigga. You ain't never gonna reach that motherfucking stature if every time something happen to you, you want to take that shit straight to the bullshit. Nigga, you want to get straight to the motherfucking fisticuffs. I'm taking off on the motherfucker. If some shit like that happened to me, nigga, I'm going straight to the violence. No. That's just dumb, my nigga. You know, so like I said, I applaud Chris Rock for all of this shit. I applaud him for how he handled it. Because he handled that shit like an intelligent motherfucking man. He didn't handle that shit like a motherfucking goofy. He didn't handle that shit like a broke nigga. That nigga understood the motherfucking assignment. And I give that nigga all the props for that shit. It's the same as, I mean, when I first started fucking podcasting, this shit might have been like episode 1, episode 2 of the Cat vs. Dog podcast. And we was talking about Lil Bow Wow because his girl attacked his ass. He had scratches all over his face and some more shit. And I was like, I gotta give that nigga the motherfucking real nigga award for not beating the shit out that bitch. Because it's easy for a man, after a woman attacks you, to take off on her motherfucking ass and beat her the fuck up. Because at the end of the day, I'm a man. I'm stronger than you. I'm bigger than you. I could beat your ass with no effort. But at the end of the day, it take a real motherfucker to take into account all that he has to lose and not lose that shit. So shout out to that nigga for that shit. What you say, my Bill? I slightly took up for Will for slapping Chris Rock at first. I thought it was a stunt. He and Will are very close. Jada should have stopped that from happening. Rock was hurt. Exactly, because that was my thing. When I first saw the shit, I honestly thought like them niggas was joking. I thought it was like a elaborate, little April Fool's type of deal. Like, oh, we gonna act like I slapped you, and we gonna ha laugh it off, and we gonna post on social media. We gonna troll everybody. But then when I really realized what happened, I'm like, damn, Will a bitch for this shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, my nigga? Like, you really jumped up and slapped that nigga for that little weak ass joke? Nigga, somebody done fucked your wife already. You didn't slap him. That nigga 50 Cent done called your wife all type of shit. You ain't slap him. But you gonna slap little ass Chris Rock. Nigga, you a bitch for that shit. But off that shit, I've been seeing this nigga fucking Ja Morant in the news. Way too goddamn much. And it's like, nigga, this is the problem with athletes and not having the right motherfuckers around them. Like I do episodes like this all the fucking time, about having the right people in your motherfucking circle. Because just like with this whole Will Smith and Chris Rock shit, nigga, having the right people around you is motherfucking imperative. I feel like, nigga, Will Smith problem is Will Smith is like treated as the guru in his circle. Like, nigga, there's nobody to advise Will Smith. Like, even though a situation like that is kind of like an isolated incident, like, nigga, you need fucking therapy. You need to get away from that punk ass bitch on some real shit, nigga. The advice that I gave Will after that motherfucking episode or in that episode that I did was, you need to divorce that bitch. Any motherfucking female that'll get you that far out of your motherfucking character, you don't need to be around that bitch. I done said 1,000 times, nigga, it's just some pussy I don't want in my life. I don't want no pussy that's gonna make me slap a nigga because he made a joke about her. Because even let's hypothetically say, what's going on, blessed that is? Like, nigga, let's pretend, nigga, I'm Will Smith. I'm sitting here with my wife, and my wife got alopecia, and I'm listening to a motherfucking comedian cracking jokes about my wife being a motherfucking baldy. If she can give me a look to make me jump up and slap the fuck out the comedian on stage, I don't need that pussy. That pussy way too good for me. But back to this motherfucking Ja Morant shit. That nigga Ja Morant need to fire everybody around him. Friends, family, his daddy, Nick, everybody fired. Nigga, like, you like the biggest rising star in the NBA, and you putting guns on the motherfucking internet. And like, I could see if Ja Morant was like this little nigga from the hood. Ja Morant is from the motherfucking suburbs, nigga. What's going on, little cuzzo, nigga? The real TU, my goddamn cousin. What's going on, nigga? But like, Ja Morant is a motherfucking superstar, dog. Like I said, same with motherfucking same thing with Chris Rock and Will Smith. Like, nigga, you are a multi-millionaire, nigga. It's just some mistakes that you just cannot afford to make. It's just some shit you should just never do. What's going on, Mr. Brown Life Agent? Like, nigga, as a multi-millionaire, nigga, it's just some shit your ass. And like, I don't know how old Ja Morant is, but nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Age ain't no excuse for certain stupid ass shit. What you say, King John? If I'm in the entourage, no way I let the money man do dumb shit. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying, my nigga. Like, nigga, he need to fire his whole fucking team. Nigga, from your homeboys to your agent to your motherfucking manager, nigga, to your lawyer, fire all them motherfuckers. Cause they all fucked up. Why can't he post a gun? Because, nigga, he's a goddamn NBA superstar, my nigga. What the fuck does that nigga need a gun for, dog? Like, nigga, he got enough money to have security around his motherfucking ass. Like, nigga, you done already got in trouble for having all these little fucking unnecessary altercations, pointing laser motherfucking beams at motherfuckers. Like, nigga, you already hot, my nigga. Like, that's just dumb. Like, Ja Morant is looking like one of the stupidest motherfuckers in the history of fucking athletics right now. Because, nigga, the thing is, it ain't nothing wrong with having guns. That nigga's in motherfucking Memphis, Tennessee, where I'm pretty sure it's legal to have a gun. But my nigga, you already hot. Like, nigga, and especially like this. He's a fucking NBA player, dog. His whole fucking thing is his image. Nigga, he's an athlete. And it's not like he posted that gun on some Second Amendment, I'm a hunter, or this is for home protection type shit. Nigga, that nigga on fucking Twitter literally threatening to shoot motherfuckers. That's why he can't post a goddamn gun. Fuck all that, it's the South shit. Yeah, nigga, that shit cool, it's the South. I'm sure every motherfucking athlete in the South got a goddamn gun. But they not on Twitter threatening to shoot motherfuckers. That's where Ja Morant fucking up at. That's that nigga motherfucking problem. Like, nigga, you a goddamn dork from the fucking suburbs. Now all of a sudden you want to be motherfucking NBA young boy, nigga, for what? You a fucking athlete, dog. Like, you a multi-millionaire. You know, like, that's the fucking thing. Like, I hate to see millionaires do broke nigga shit. Who the fuck do you got around you that got you thinking that shit is cool? Like, who's pumping this nigga head up to make him think that running around with guns and knucklehead motherfuckers is some cool shit? Like, nigga, I'm a fucking rich motherfucker. Nigga, I done said 1,000 times. Nigga, I know a million hard niggas. I don't know no million millionaires. It's easy to be a street nigga. It's easy to be on a motherfucking block. I know a million stupid ass niggas on the block. I was raised around nothing but hooligans, my nigga. Thugs. Tough guys. I've been one, my nigga. I done drove around with guns, did all type of other shit with them motherfuckers that I can't say on this motherfucking show, and some more shit. I ain't never been a motherfucking millionaire, though. Nigga, I ain't been to the NBA playoffs, though. Like, nigga, you doing shit that all those niggas who you trying to act like wish they could do. All the niggas you trying to be like wish they could be like you. Nigga, what they do is fucking easy. Nigga, what you do is practically fucking impossible. Nigga, you a goddamn superhero. These niggas is regular niggas. Like, that shit dumb as fuck. You know, nigga, that's like a like Superman trying to rip his cape off and not fly no more. Like, nigga, you gotta be the stupidest motherfucker in the history of history. What you say, Feds? People don't post stacks for the strippers. And people don't post stacks for the strippers in a strip club, not guns. I ain't gonna front, nigga. My reading ain't good like that. What you say, 1K Mike? Young nigga done got some money. Now he can do all the gangster stuff he been wanting to do. And like, nigga, play Grand Theft Auto, motherfucker. If you want to be a fucking gangster, nigga, go turn on GTA and go shoot up shit on goddamn GTA. Like, nigga, what the fuck is you on fucking Twitter threatening to shoot niggas for? Why you on the motherfucking internet posting guns? Why you trying to pretend to be a fucking gangster now? Like, nigga, I've never understood that shit. And I guess maybe it's because I'm really from the hood. Like, it don't impress me. You know, like, at the age that I'm at and the life that I've lived, like, I'm not impressed by that shit no more. Like, I realized how stupid that shit is. And I understand, because at 23, I thought that shit was cool. But I thought that shit was cool because that was my motherfucking lifestyle. Those was my role models. Those was motherfuckers that I was raised around, that I seen in person do what they do, how they did what they did. So at 23, it was cool because that was my fucking environment. I couldn't imagine living in a fucking 3,500 square foot house thinking that the gangster shit was cool, my nigga. Like, I just couldn't see myself fantasizing about that shit. And like I said, my nigga, like, your father failed you, dog. Like, on some real life shit, nigga, your daddy failed you bad. Nigga, if Ja Morant think gangster shit is cool, his daddy a failure, my nigga. That's all I can honestly say on some real shit, my nigga. Your daddy fucked up on you, my nigga. Your parents dropped the ball somewhere. If you 23 and now you think it's cool to be a gangster, now that you a fucking NBA millionaire, all of a sudden you want to be a gangster now? Nigga, where did your parents fuck up, nigga? If I was T Morant, cause I think that's his daddy name. If I was his motherfucking daddy, man, I'd be on fucking suicide watch. Where did I fuck up at? That my son wanna be a gangster now. Now that this nigga done reached these millions of dollars, all of a sudden this nigga wanna be motherfucking 50 Cent now? Nigga, now that he's rich, now he wanna be a gangster? What the fuck was I, my nigga? Like, was I not a good enough role model, nigga? Did I not do what I was supposed to do by raising this motherfucker in the suburbs and putting his ass through fucking private school and getting this nigga all these fucking trainers and doing all this shit that got this little nigga into the NBA? Now he want to be a fucking thug? Nigga, where the fuck did I fuck up at? That's fucking crazy, my nigga. There's no chance in hell, nigga, I'ma want my motherfucking son to glorify no gangster shit. And his daddy a motherfucking crip. What you say, Fess? He flashing a gun. You pull out a gun, be prepared to use it. Fundamentals 101. Well, you know, he on the internet with that shit. He's a goofy. What you say, 1K Mike? Facts. If you think gangsters being cool, your father failed. Exactly, dog. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Nigga, your daddy dropped the motherfucking ball. Nigga, your daddy spiked the ball under the floor. If you think being a motherfucking gangster is cool when you was raised in the suburbs. What you say, my bill? In life, either a nigga gone use usher bucks or come correct or sit down to speak. That means when you get in another league, stay in that lane and still be cool. You gotta move differently. Exactly. What you say, Frocast? His $200 million kicks in next season. He could possibly lose it messing around. Exactly, dog. Like, nigga, you literally got hundreds of millions of dollars on the line, my nigga. Like, you ain't no regular dude no more. And that's the fucking problem. Like, it ain't like Ja Morant is some nigga who work at fucking Walmart. You know, it ain't like Ja Morant is like just some mid-level NBA player who might lose his contract next year, be in a D-League. Like, nigga, you literally one of the top 20 players in the fucking league. Nigga, you got a max contract coming up, my nigga. Hundreds of millions of dollars. Generational motherfucking wealth. Wealth, my nigga. Not just riches, wealth. Nigga, you got 3 generations worth of money that you finna be making. You got enough money to where your grandkids won't have to work. And you gonna fuck that up because you want to be some type of fake ass goddamn gangbanger, nigga? Come on, my nigga. You a dork from the fucking suburbs of South Carolina, my nigga. You ain't from Memphis, my nigga. You ain't from Compton. You ain't from Watts. You ain't from fucking Miami. You ain't from fucking Brooklyn, the Bronx. Your ass ain't from St. Louis or none of these hood ass areas. You from the suburbs, nigga. You went to private fucking school. Now you want to be a motherfucking thug. You need your ass beat. That nigga daddy, instead of trying to fight motherfucking Shannon Sharp, that nigga need to be beating the shit out of his goddamn son. If y'all motherfuckers love Ja Morant, take his punk ass to church. Nigga, go pray for that motherfucker. Nigga, what you say, Fest? Fans going to heckle him with them that pick for the rest of his career. Nigga, that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, he's not that guy. Somebody really need to sit that nigga down and tell him, nigga, you're an NBA player. You're what everybody's trying to be. Why are you trying to be anything other than what everybody's trying to aspire to be, my nigga? It's motherfuckers that's his age right now, nigga, like fucked up because they can't be where he at. Nigga, you crossed the fucking finish line, my nigga. You're doing something that literally billions of people wish they could be doing. Nigga, you are literally making millions of dollars playing a game that's fun. You making millions of motherfucking dollars doing what supposedly your passion is. But you want to be a fucking street nigga for what? Nigga, being a street nigga's a necessity of a motherfucker who ain't got no motherfucking options. You got all the options in the world, nigga. You can literally do whatever the fuck you want. Nigga, you can make motherfucking movies. Nigga, you can make pornos. Nigga, you can do anything else, but you want to be a motherfucking street nigga and get your motherfucking top taken off? Like, nigga, you out of your motherfucking mind, nigga. If I was his daddy, I would beat his. If I was Ja Morant daddy, I'd go to jail for beating the shit out that nigga. Matter of fact, nigga, I fuck around and do his ass like Marvin Gaye daddy did him. Research that shit. What you say, 1K Mike? One thing I could say is to help his cases, he not 25 yet, so his brain hasn't fully developed. Yeah, like I said, nigga, that shit cool, but my nigga, you got too many motherfuckers around you that's over 25 that should be in your ear telling you not to do that stupid ass shit. What you say, blessed that is? We as parents do our best to raise our kids in a healthy environment, but when we get accused, our kids not having street cred because they were not brought up in the hood. And see, like, that's the fucking thing. Like, as a fucking parent, it's your job to fucking steer your kids away from that dumb shit. Like, I understand how cool it looks to be in the streets. I understand how cool street people look. Because like I said, nigga, growing up, that's the shit that I thought was cool, my nigga. When I was little, I wanted to be like Eazy-E. I wanted to be like all the dope dealers that I grew up around. My nigga, I thought that shit was the coolest shit in the world. But it's because that's what I was exposed to. That's what I seen. Nigga, you from the fucking suburbs, dog. Like, nigga, you literally see motherfuckers doing shit that is impossible to the average person. Like, nigga, you was raised practically as a 1%er. Nigga, you was raised in the suburbs. Like, nigga, you was raised upper middle class your whole life. So you know what wealth feel like. You know what it's like to drive a motherfucking Mercedes. You know what it's like to have a Bentley and a fucking Rolls Royce. And you know, you and your parents live in fucking houses all next door to each other and all this fly millionaire ass shit. What the fuck is sexy about the goddamn streets, my nigga? Like I said, nigga, you want to be a street nigga, do that shit on Grand Theft Auto, dog. Go play some goddamn video games or something. Fucking rich goofy. You know, and the thing is, like I said, nigga, even the niggas around him, because they saying, oh, it's his circle. It's his entourage. Obviously, his entourage don't know no motherfucking better neither, because if he had any real street niggas around him, real street niggas know, nigga, whoever's the one with the money, you ain't putting in no work. We do that for you, nigga. Yo, your goons, that's who does all the bullshit. Y'all niggas should have learned this with fucking Michael Vick. You know, niggas should have learned this shit with Draco. Like, nigga, you don't let the motherfucking cash cow crash, my nigga. The cash cow was supposed to be sitting on the hill telling niggas what to do. No paper trail comes up here, my nigga, because I'm the one financing all the shit. You know, a whole lot of athletes done crashed out trying to be in the street, and all these other athletes, a lot of them niggas was from the street. Ja Morant is a special case of being stupid than a motherfucker, because he ain't even from the hood. He from the goddamn suburbs. So he literally has zero reason to be moving like this. He need a special motherfucking ass whooping. That nigga need a public ass whooping. They need to go live beating the shit out of motherfucking Ja Morant. Ja Morant need a real old school gangbanger DP, nigga. He need to get the shit kicked out his motherfucking ass. What you say, my bill? Okay, thanks. Just 2 games. Hopefully he's fine significantly and get his mind right. Flashing the gun on social media or elsewhere will get somebody hurt for real. Exactly. You know, because that's the fucking problem. Like, nigga, everybody don't play like that. You know, nigga, you on the internet making threats like how you gonna show a nigga what hollow tips feel like and all this goofy ass shit. Like, nigga, everybody don't play with that shit, my nigga. So you over here making these threats to niggas and you're famous. You know, like, this the fucking thing, nigga. Like, this how you know it ain't nothing street about this nigga. He ain't got a street bone in his body, because real street niggas understand that fame don't work in the street. Fame is the worst thing you can have as a fucking street nigga, because when you famous, all fame means is a lot of people know you and you don't know them. That's what fame is. Fame is having a multitude of motherfuckers that know who you are and you don't know who they are back, my nigga. So as a street nigga, And this is me speaking. This is Uncle Dolemite from my street days. One thing that I hated, probably more than anything, was niggas knowing who I was and me not knowing who they are. That shit fucked me up, my nigga. Because when a motherfucker walk up on you like, hey, you Uncle Dolemite, and I don't know who you are, nigga, first thing I'm doing is reaching. Cause it's like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck your intentions is. Nigga, I don't know if you want a picture. I don't know if you know me from social media. I don't know if I fucked your bitch. I don't know if we got some fucking street shit that we gotta handle or what, my nigga. So I don't like niggas knowing who the fuck I am and I don't know who the fuck they are. So if I'm a famous motherfucking nigga, I don't want nothing to do with no type of street shit. Because it's way too many niggas that know me that I don't know. And I said this shit in probably like episode 3 or 4, my nigga. Fame in the streets don't fucking mix, my nigga. No real street nigga want all that motherfucking attention. Gangsta shit and attention don't motherfucking mix, my nigga. Gangsta and rapper are fucking oxymorons, my nigga. You can't be a gangster and be famous. Because, nigga, it's always gonna end bad for you, my nigga. Fame is the biggest handicap in the world to any real street nigga. Because it's too many motherfuckers that know who you are and you don't know them. So if somebody wanna come and touch your motherfucking ass, they can. Because you don't know them, but they know exactly who you are. And like I said, nigga, when I was in the street, I hated that shit. I hated niggas be like, man, you Uncle Dolemite. Hey, you from such and such a hood. Hey, you know this bitch. Hey, you this person. You this motherfucker. Because I don't know what the fuck they intentions is. You know, and hypothetically, nigga, some motherfuckers, once they know exactly who you are, nigga, they don't gotta ask you who you are. They know you. Oh, nigga, that's whoop-de-whoop. Bow. And that's it, nigga. You Ja Morant, the nigga with the colorful fucking dreadlocks. And the nigga was 6'4" or some shit. You the tallest motherfucker walk around here, probably jewelried up and all that shit, nigga. Just like what happened to motherfucking P&B Rock. Nigga, you pulling up in the hood in a motherfucking Maybach. Nigga, are you out of your fucking mind? You pulling up in the hood in a fucking spaceship and you don't think niggas gonna come check on that? You niggas fucking slow, my nigga. I'm trying not to use the word retarded, but nigga, that's the only word I could think of. Like, nigga, you niggas is out of your motherfucking mind thinking that you could be famous and in the street. Like, you gotta be like, you a new level of stupid, my nigga. Like, you high level stupid, my nigga. You power level 9,000. You Super Saiyan stupid, my nigga. But what you say, my Bill? What you know well, Dolemite, and many rappers or people who look like us don't realize there are hoods in every neighborhood. It's common. Many people in the hood are trying to claw their way out. And that's the thing. Like, a lot of motherfuckers will see you as a lick. When you the motherfucker with the fame and the money, you a motherfucking lick, my nigga. You being famous, nigga, you a famous lick, nigga. You a huge target. Oh, nigga, I know where Ja Morant stay. That nigga always on the internet flashing. Oh, nigga, that nigga be in the street. Nigga, that nigga be over here. That nigga be doing this. That nigga be doing all that. Like, nigga, you can't be in the fucking streets with fame, my nigga. Fame is the worst thing you can have as a fucking street nigga. Especially when you have no intelligence or no knowledge of what the fucking streets is. What's going on, my nigga? Conversations with Lamp. Nigga, Lamp the legend up in this motherfucker. What you say, my Bill? You have too much to gain as far and too much to lose for those superstars. They need a hard course on how to move low key when they become rich or wealthy. And the fucking problem is, honestly, those niggas have a class that they take as professional athletes when they first get drafted. You know, they have a class where they teach these niggas about the women that's gonna be targeting them, the company that they keep, the shit that they do, investments that they make. Like, they have a class that's for professional athletes when they get drafted. I know for a fact it's one in the NFL. I know for a fact it's one in the NBA. I'm not sure about baseball and hockey and all those other goofy ass sports, but I know NBA and NFL have those classes because I seen I think Chris Carter was teaching the one in the NFL, and I think like Gary Payton was doing the one in the fucking NBA, or it was like Steve Smith, I think. But anyway, like my nigga, you have to have motherfuckers constantly talking to you, dog. Like I got little cousins, nigga, who go into the motherfucking NFL. You know, and like I tell my cousin all the time, like, man, stay close to these niggas, man. Don't let these niggas crash out. Because I understand how easy it is for a young motherfucker who has a whole lot of money and a whole lot of access to people and a whole lot of motherfuckers who probably wouldn't have gave they punk ass the time of day now paying you all the attention. Because I think that's another thing as far as the Ja Morant case. It's probably a whole lot of motherfuckers who he probably thought was cool that he wanted to kick it with, that now he in the NBA, they trying to kick it with him. Now they call this niggas he probably was calling and wouldn't answer the phone, that now they calling him. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's fucking with him. It's probably a whole lot of chicks that he wanted growing up that he couldn't get because he was the dorky kid from the suburbs. And they wanted them hood niggas. So he want to be that hood nigga that the bitches liked when he grew up. You know, because I honestly think now that I'm actually like talking about it, I really think that's probably what it is. Like Ja Morant probably grew up and there was a lot of hood niggas taking all the hoes that he wanted. Like, man, I want to get with her, but she ain't fucking with me because I'm a suburban kid. She ain't fucking with me because I'm wearing these Sperry loafers and shit. She ain't fucking with me because I got these little shorts and this button-up collar shirt, and the nigga with the dreadlocks and shit, that's the niggas that the girls is fucking on. You know, the hood nigga that's smoking a blunt and shit like that. I want to be like that. So now that he rich, he like, yeah, nigga, now I could just go to the gun store. I go buy 20 guns, nigga. I go buy AR-15. I go buy all the guns that the hood niggas had. Nigga, now I can live the fucking street nigga fantasy and all the bitches gonna like me like my nigga. If you think hoes is fucking these street niggas, you should see how quick these hoes will fuck a millionaire. Like you literally have a head start on all the bullshit that you trying to get into. All the hoes that them niggas was taking from you, you could take back from being a motherfucking multi-millionaire, dog. You a professional athlete. You're a fucking star. Any female you want, you can get without all that stupid ass street shit. Any motherfucker that won't fuck with you without that street shit, you don't need around you anyway, my nigga. It ain't no motherfucker in life that you should want to kick it with, that wouldn't kick it with you without you being on some dumb shit, without you trying to risk your motherfucking life and freedom. And that goes beyond riches and wealth, nigga. This is just for regular ass niggas who working fucking 9-to-5 jobs, my nigga. If these bitches out here fucking the street niggas, let them bitches fuck them niggas, dog. Nigga, you will find a woman that's gonna be cool with your Walmart working ass, my nigga. You will find a woman that's down with you just being a regular nigga who work in the Amazon warehouse folding boxes. You will find a woman that's down with you being a regular ass 9-to-5 square. Because the advantage that you have on that street, nigga, is longevity, dog. Ain't no fucking 401k in the street. You probably got a 401k at your job. You probably got motherfucking benefits, medical, dental, vision, PTO, you know, Roth IRAs and all type of shit, nigga. Like, stick with that, dog. Cause I'm telling you, nigga, that street shit, that shit dead. Nigga, the streets is burnt the fuck out, my nigga. I don't advise no nigga to stay in the street, nigga. It's 2023, nigga. Everybody got a camera phone. Every motherfucking house got a Ring doorbell. Every motherfucking thing you do that's illegal is being documented, my nigga. This street shit is fucking impossible. Nigga, not to mention everybody motherfucking snitching. Nigga, the streets is through. There's no reason to be a street nigga now, dog. It's too much motherfucking money you can get just being a motherfucking YouTuber. It's too much motherfucking money you can get just creating content or, you know, trading fucking Bitcoin or some goofy ass shit, nigga. Like, niggas got jobs online. You know, it's too many ways to make money, nigga. Fuck the street, nigga. The streets is through. Nigga, Weed is legal now. Like all the fucking hustles that was out there when I was like younger and shit, that shit dead now, my nigga. Like nigga, robbing is dead now, nigga. Motherfuckers ain't even run around with enough cash for you to rob they ass. Nigga, jewelry is insured. These niggas got trackers and shit on cars. All the shit that was out there for street niggas back in the day, that shit done. Murder is done. You kill a nigga, you are going to get snitched on, my nigga. That shit is just a matter of time for that shit turn around and catch up to you. It ain't worth it no more. It ain't worth it to be a stepper no more. Because the motherfucking police gonna step to your motherfucking ass, nigga. Like, that shit through. Especially for a nigga that's a millionaire. And like I said, I ain't even talking to millionaire niggas no more. I'm talking to regular ass street niggas, dog. Like, nigga, you could just go get you a motherfucking job now, nigga. Half these niggas out here in the street doing bullshit. A lot of these motherfuckers ain't making no more money than regular ass niggas. These YouTubers getting way more money than the street niggas. Nigga, your ass better fucking start a YouTube page talking about some street shit. Like fucking punk ass academics. Academics got way more money than any of these niggas in the street. And he a whole bitch. You know, like niggas, it's way too much motherfucking money to get elsewhere to still be trying to chase this street bullshit. Like, nigga, fuck out of here with that shit, nigga. That shit ain't fucking worth it no more. What you say, Conversation with Lamb never understood competing over a woman you shouldn't even be with. And that's the fucking thing, dog. Like, nigga, the streets is through, my nigga. Especially when you out here literally putting your freedom on the line for some street shit to impress a motherfucking female. What the fuck is wrong with you, my nigga? Like, nigga, I remember that shit like when I was younger. Like, nigga, I understood the draw of it. Because like I said, I was in the street, nigga. I'm a Crip. So it ain't like I'm just anti-street, like I just was never in that shit before and I'm just speaking from some I've never made that mistake. Hell no, nigga. Nutty Block Crip. But at the same time, like, nigga, I don't glorify that shit like it's fucking cool. Cause at the end of the day, nigga, I ain't received near check from the hood. Nigga, I ain't got no benefits from the hood. Matter of fact, I haven't really honestly got no pussy that I wouldn't have got otherwise because of my gangbanging career. It was probably some bitches that was like impressed with the fact that I was a gang member. It was probably some motherfuckers who thought that shit was cool. But at the end of the day, I could have got all that same pussy just off personality. Just off me being funny. Just off me being motherfucking handsome. Just off me being a charismatic dude. You know, but the thing is, like, this is the shit that motherfuckers around Ja Morant have to tell him, like, nigga, there's nothing that this street shit is doing for you to the positive. What's going on, Linda the Empress? How you doing? Like, that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, this street shit don't do nothing positive for no motherfucking body. In the black community, my nigga, like I said, nigga, from the top to the bottom, I'm not just talking to Ja Morant no more. I'm talking to motherfuckers that's just 14, 15. Like, this shit that I've always told my little cousins growing up. You know, because the thing is, like, a lot of my little cousins, you know, grew up looking up to me and a lot of my other older cousins who, thankfully, in my generation, nigga, I'm probably the oldest male in my generation on my father's side who never been to prison. I might be the first motherfucker who didn't go to prison. Even though, nigga, I gangbang like they did, I just happened to be lucky enough not to motherfucking get caught. Like, nigga, I just wasn't as turned up as all my big cousins was, nigga. Honestly, I turned the corner, nigga. Once I started driving trucks and school buses and shit, nigga, I backed up off that shit. I'm like, nigga, fuck that shit. Now I have something to lose, my nigga. And that's what I would tell my younger cousins. Like, nigga, fuck the street, my nigga. That shit ain't as cool as motherfuckers made it sound. Cause all that shit come with is jail and death, my nigga. You know, and that's the fucking thing. Like, Ja Morant can't have no real street niggas around him. Because any real street nigga will tell you, nigga, it ain't nothing glorious about that shit after you've made the money. The thing about the fucking streets is, nigga, if you in the street, you in the street to make money. That's why you're scamming. That's why you're hustling. That's why you selling dope. Even the steppers Even the niggas who sliding on the ops and all that punk ass shit. Nigga, if you in the streets and you ain't making no money, you just a stupid motherfucker. You a goddamn crash dummy. You fucking retarded. You a fucking torpedo, my nigga. There's nothing glorious about being in the street and you ain't making no motherfucking money. So if you a nigga that already has money, there's no fucking reason for you to be a stepper. You stupid ass nigga. You supposed to be paying these dumbass niggas to do the dumbass shit. Nigga, if I'm rich, nigga, I'm not fucking holding no pistol. What the fuck I look like? Fuck I gotta hold a pistol for, nigga. I got off-duty police officers around me. They'll legally shoot your dumb ass. Nigga, you not finna get close to me if I'm a goddamn multi-millionaire NBA player. Nigga, step for what? I'll pay somebody to step to your motherfucking ass. Step on your ass and I'ma step over your stupid ass. Fuck I look like being a fucking multi-millionaire goon. You know, like I said, nigga, that's the reason I don't have no motherfucking respect for Whack 100 goofy ass. You motherfucking 54 years old, offering to fight niggas in the street, and you a motherfucking millionaire. What the fuck is wrong with your old stupid ass? You know, like I done said before, nigga, I'm from Southern California. Nobody scared of no motherfucking Whack 100 out here. Y'all industry niggas might be scared of his motherfucking ass, but ain't nobody out here scared of that nigga. The fuck? I tell motherfuckers that shit all the time. Like, nigga, this motherfucking California, nigga. We ain't like y'all niggas all over the country be thinking that one nigga runs some shit in the street. No motherfucking Whack 100 run shit out this motherfucker. The fuck? Nigga, we wasn't scared of no motherfucking Suge Knight. Y'all niggas was scared of them niggas. Nigga, we wasn't scared of them niggas out here. Them motherfuckers ain't bulletproof. You know, that's the fucking thing. It's like motherfuckers that ain't from the street and ain't never been in the street. Y'all niggas worship that street shit. Y'all niggas be thinking that street shit is cool. Like, nigga, Whack 154 fucking years old still trying to prove he tough. Nigga, how the fuck you old as a motherfucker and tough? What the fuck was you doing in your fucking 20s that got you at 50 fucking years old still trying to prove yourself? You a multi-millionaire motherfucker living in a mansion still trying to prove to niggas you can fight. Nigga, I'm only 40 motherfucking years old. I'll be damn, I have a squabble with a nigga. Yeah, right. Like I said, nigga, I got ways. Nigga, shit'll be handled. And I ain't gonna be the motherfucker with no dirty motherfucking hands behind that shit. And that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, once you reach a certain level as far as being a street nigga, the fuck I gotta touch a fucking pistol for, my nigga? Like, nigga, I got niggas that'll do that shit for me, my nigga. Like, nigga, I've already handled all of those things. So once you reach a certain age as a real nigga who done really been in the street, nigga, your fucking name should be able to handle certain shit. Like, nigga, just off the fact that I am who I am. I ain't gotta fight no motherfucking body. I'm a goddamn millionaire, nigga. I'm surrounded by security guards, nigga. I'm not fucking getting in no fucking fisticuffs, nigga. I ain't getting in no dust-ups, nigga. I ain't getting in no motherfucking kerfuffles. Too motherfucking old for that motherfucking shit. You know, and that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, the street shit dead, my nigga. This internet shit now, like, you niggas be impressed by bullshit on the motherfucking internet, nigga. That shit fake, my nigga. The streets is gone. That shit out. Ain't no more real street niggas. All these niggas telling. All these niggas working with the motherfucking police, nigga. It's too many motherfucking cameras out this motherfucker. Too many niggas going live. Too many niggas recording. Too many niggas telling. Too many niggas snitching under the table. Too many niggas on paperwork. Fuck this street, nigga. Go get your ass a motherfucking job, nigga. Go get you a fucking CDL, nigga. Take your ass to fucking Everest College and go be a goddamn dental assistant or some bullshit, nigga. Go fucking be a goddamn nurse, nigga. Go clean up old people's dookie or some shit. It's way too many ways to be making fucking money for niggas to still be throwing their motherfucking freedom in the fucking garbage can trying to be a goddamn street nigga. And like I said, nigga, like Ja Morant daddy failed him, my nigga. Like, nigga, I'ma feel like the biggest failure in the world if my son in the motherfucking street. I feel like I fucked up if my son wanna be a street nigga. Because obviously I'm not fucking aiming him in the right fucking direction. If he think that the streets is some cool shit. Nigga, I want my son to be fucking a suburban kid. I want my son to be a square like I'm a square. Nigga, I say all the time, nigga, I'm a nerd, my nigga. I just talk like this. I just look like a cool street nigga. Ain't no goddamn street nigga. I'm a fucking truck driver, nigga. I pay taxes. I ain't no motherfucking street nigga. I ain't out here sliding on the motherfucking ops. Fuck I look like? Now 40, nigga. I'm out here fucking playing video games with my children and podcasting, creating content. No motherfucking street nigga. Fuck the street. Too many motherfuckers out here telling and recording and shit. Nigga, the streets is out of here, my nigga. Ain't no more motherfucking streets. Nigga, let your ass just trying to fucking rush your goofy ass off to prison or some dumb ass shit. What you say, Linda the Empress? We up here doing we up here don't give a fuck about them. And that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, nigga, once you hit a certain level of fucking finances, there's no reason to want to be a street motherfucker no more. Like I said, nigga, once I became a little school bus driver, I was like, nigga, fuck the street. I can't afford to go to jail no more, nigga. I got rent to pay. If I go to jail, I'ma lose my place. Can't do that. I can't allow these niggas to trick me off the street. Because if I'm fucking around in the streets, nigga, and I go to jail, I'ma lose my spot. I don't want to move back in with my mama. I like being an independent adult. I like having my rent and bills paid at the end of the month and having a couple extra dollars to go fuck off. The streets is gonna fuck that up for me, my nigga. And the thing is, I know the street money look cool. Fast money look cool. Cause like I said, I ain't talking to Ja Morant. Ja Morant is fucking retarded. T Morant need to beat the shit out that nigga. If you are close to Ja Morant, beat the shit out that nigga. Tell him get the fuck out the street. Streets is done. But to the young niggas, you know, to the motherfuckers that's 14, 15, that's looking at, you know, the shit that motherfuckers got going on in the street and thinking that shit cool, nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. Learn how to rap, nigga. Learn how to fucking do content, nigga. Go and get you a job and buy you a fucking fancy DSLR camera and fucking start you a goddamn YouTube page, nigga. Learn how to do some goddamn TikTok dances or some shit, nigga. You know, learn how to fucking, you know, watch some YouTube tutorials on how to work from home and, you know, do things on Fiverr and shit. Like, nigga, go fucking buy you a little fucking pickup truck and take fucking pallets from warehouses. It's a whole lot of way to make money, my nigga. Just I need to find that nigga page on YouTube. It's some nigga that show you like little hustles on YouTube on how to fucking make money, cause the streets is done. Nigga, go get you a goddamn ice cream truck. Open up a fucking candy house or some shit, cause I'm telling you, nigga, the streets don't lead to shit but jail and death, dog. And I understand how old niggas say it and the shit be sounding like some shit that ain't, you know, like it ain't relatable, cause you know, every young nigga think every old nigga dumb. Like every young nigga, when an old nigga tell him, man, it ain't nothing to these streets but jail and death. Nigga, sometimes like you gotta make it real for a nigga. You know, like I tell motherfuckers, like the reason that I talk like this is cause I've been through this, dog. Like, nigga, sometimes I be having to show niggas t-shirts, nigga. Sometimes I be having to show niggas the letters that I've gotten from prison from my homeboys and shit. Like I just had a couple of my homeboys at the house earlier before I recorded this motherfucker, who I done picked up from multiple prisons, my nigga. And this was my everyday nigga who I used to kick it with all the time. You know, I done picked this nigga up from prison because his wife left him while he was locked up, my nigga. And I had to buy that nigga dress outs. I had to go pick his ass up from Tehachapi, which is 4 fucking hours away from this motherfucker. Just because my nigga was out there fucked up, my nigga. Because like I say, my nigga, like all these niggas who you think is cool, all your homies when you in the motherfucking street, nigga, these niggas gonna leave you fucked up out there, my nigga. You in jail behind a motherfucker who ain't gonna write you no letter. You in jail behind a motherfucker that ain't gonna send your ass no money on your motherfucking books. Matter of fact, your ass in jail behind a motherfucker that's probably gonna be on the street fucking your bitch. Nigga, the streets ugly, my nigga. Nigga, I know too many motherfuckers that was in prison, and while they was locked up, they homie, they everyday cool nigga was fucking the shit out they girl, my nigga. Your girl tossing it up, my nigga. Your ass in jail not knowing nothing, nigga. This motherfucker over here writing letters with your girlfriend's pen at her house and shit. But what you say to Nightmare King? It's just like being an adult, period. I'm in school now to become a cardiologist, ultrasound technician, and it feels good to say that. Nigga, that's what I'm saying, my nigga. Go accomplish some shit, my nigga. Like, it's way more commendable to be a fucking square and grow up and have something to leave to your kids. That's the impressive shit, my nigga. I don't want for my kids to have a fucking t-shirt on the wall like, that was my daddy. My daddy got his brains blown out. He was a real street nigga. Hell no, nigga. I want to see my grandkids born. I want to see my kids get married. You know, I want to be old ass granddaddy, just giving them niggas life lessons and shit. I want them niggas to be like, man, my granddaddy got 1,000,000 stories. Man, my granddaddy taught me so much. Like, that's the granddaddy I want to be. Nigga, I don't want to be on a fucking t-shirt. I don't want to be Mr. Free Uncle Dolemite. I don't want to be R.I.P. Like, that's the fucking problem with a lot of these niggas. Like, niggas would rather say free the homie. Niggas would rather say R.I.P. to the homie than stop the homie. If you really love a nigga, get that nigga a job application. If you really got love for a motherfucking nigga, help they motherfucking ass get off the street. That's what a nigga who really got love for you would do. A nigga who really got love for you would get you off that shit. Nigga, ain't no motherfucking love no more in the motherfucking streets, nigga. I remember like talking to my homies. I'm like, man, cuz, I remember such and such taught me so much about this street shit. Nigga, all the niggas who I got the most love for as far as what they taught me in the street was the niggas who told me to get the fuck out the street. You know, cause nigga, when for me to close this shit, you know, like, nigga, I still remember the homeboy Twin. Twin is one of the niggas who I looked up to growing up. Twin, the OG from my hood. Like, nigga, I remember when I bought my house. And I was at my grandma's house chopping it up with my uncle and a bunch of the other, like, older homies and shit. And, like, it was not too long after my housewarming party. Twin was like, cuz, this nigga Lil Ant got a big ass house. Cuz got the 5-bedroom with the big front yard on the corner lot. Cuz shit plush. Man, cuz shit fly as a motherfucker. Man, cuz, I'm proud of Lil Ant, cuz. Like, I've never heard a motherfucker talk like that about a nigga who done did no mission. No sliding has gotten that reaction out of the big homies. No amount of money that a nigga hit a lick for got that much motherfucking admiration out of the big homies. Like, nigga, I've never heard the big homie talk about no type of street accomplishment like them motherfuckers was talking when I bought my house. Like, all the homies was just talking about how big my house was, how nice my house was, how nice my yard was, and my big ass garage, and all my bedrooms, and, you know, how player my house looked. Like, nigga, all the shit a nigga did in the street. And that was the shit that got the biggest reaction out of the big homies. And I was like, nigga, fuck the street, nigga. From now on, nigga, I want to be a square. Being a square, the coolest shit in the world, nigga. Fuck doing street shit, nigga. The big homies gave me way more props for buying a fucking house than they gave me for all the stupid ass shit that I did in the street, my nigga. And that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, real appreciate real. Nigga, real is gonna, nigga, give you all the admiration for doing some real shit. Because every stupid nigga from the hood with a gun could shoot somebody. Every little dumbass nigga could sell some dope. Every nigga with a car and a pistol could slide on the ops and all that stupid ass shit. But not everybody could buy a house. Not everybody could get their family out the hood. Not everybody could raise their motherfucking kids to be successful, nigga. Not everybody can leave something to their family other than motherfucking debt or a goddamn fish fry or a motherfucking, you know, a car wash to bury their motherfucking ass. Get you some motherfucking life insurance, nigga. Fuck the street. I'm gonna drop the mic on that shit. This has been your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. If you would like to support me financially, cash at me at Uncle Dolemite, or get you some merchandise at TooMuchGamePodcast.store, TOO MuchGamePodcast.store. Support the motherfucking team, Townhouse Media, Town E House Media, at patreon.com/Townhouse Media. Support the other Townhouse Media podcast, Sports for You podcast. So I got going on the screen behind me. Sports number 4 letter U with Mark, John Watson, and Nick motherfucking Freeze. Live on Tuesdays and Fridays, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Live on YouTube and Facebook. Also the No Rules podcast, live on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. with Mark and Ill Will, the motherfucking Juice Crew, aka the Bloods. Follow me on social media at Uncle Dolemite on Instagram and Twitter, at Too Much Game Podcast on Instagram, Too Much Game Pod on Twitter. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the motherfucking the notification bell on YouTube to get notified every time I go live and shit. And yeah, thank you JMF Queen. Buy some goddamn merchandise, nigga. TOO Much Game Podcast .store. Now I got some dope ass shirts. I got mugs and all type of shit. Nigga, go get you some goddamn merchandise, nigga. I can use the money, but I think that's it. I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too Much Game.